Hey cuties! So today I am going to be doing a mini story time video, embarrassing things I shouldn't admit, things that I probably shouldn't be saying on the internet, but it's 2021 and I've chose this I don't care attitude. Not like I don't care, but like I don't care what people think of me. And I miss the days on the internet where we could just speak and then people would either laugh or share their opinions. But now it's like you say something and it's like, dying, bananas thrown at me. This is my banana. Love him. Some of these are not story times. Some of these are just like simple sentences that I've compiled of things that I feel like a lot of people are just so scared to say everything on social media nowadays is like generally what this video is about. And I'm just like coming here to say, I'm just gonna Okay, so if you guys want to learn more about me, maybe learn stuff that I shouldn't be saying on the internet, maybe it'll make you feel better about yourself today that you aren't what I have done or what I do in my life. Or maybe you just want to laugh. You know, maybe this weekend you just are tired of it, you're in a bad mood, you want some video to smile about. Hopefully I can make your day a little bit more happy. Subscribe for more. Just hit that button somewhere and it's free. And if you guys want to see more of my shining face for free and more of my bleh attitude, he's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm unsubscribing. Honestly, Rupert, you stay right there. Me bringing back my subscribers Let's get right into it. Number one, so I tend to, all these things are really embarrassing, but whatever. I tend to, when I fart, every single time, I smell it. And I don't just you know when you fart, you obviously smell it. No, I and I try to think of what food I ate that it most smells like. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Does anyone, or probably no one wants to admit it in the comments, try to telepathically tell me. If you don't want to tell me in the comments, give me good vibes. I'll be like, oh wow, that doesn't smell like anything I ate. Or wow, that really smells like mushrooms. That's so crazy how it smells like mushrooms with onion. Wow, a Pop-Tart. That's so crazy. Literally, I can smell the strawberry. I don't know why I've done it since I was a kid too. I'm like, I don't eat ragu. What's wrong? Okay, one time I was eating a chocolate bar. And if you guys watch the vlog channel, I always have cats near me. I'm a crazy cat lady. So I always have them in blankets and I'm usually editing. So I usually will have one here or one here. Or if I take a nap or even if I sleep at night, cats are always around me in a blanket somewhere. So I was eating a chocolate bar and you know when you bite anything, mainly a chocolate bar, sometimes little pieces of it fall off. And if you leave them for too long, whether it's on skin or something, it'll melt a bit. If it's a little tiny piece that falls off and it'll melt a bit and then you wipe it off or whatever. So I'm eating a chocolate bar and about an hour after I eat the chocolate bar, so my cat Shugsy is right beside me. He's a hairless cat, he's pink, he's adorable. I noticed on where he's sitting, his butt's kind of turned to me and near his hip area, there's a little piece of chocolate that I obviously dropped on him and it had melted. And I'm like, oh my God. So I lick my finger like this and I take it off and I lick it to I don't know why that was my reaction, why I couldn't just get up and get a rag, but your girl's lazy. I'm sitting here and I'm editing and I see chocolate on him, so I just wipe it off. I literally love my cats and I'll literally lick them. But I got it off them and then when I licked it, it was not chocolate at all. No chocolate dropped on him. It was poop. It was poop. Yay! Love that for me. So I literally gagged. I was as soon as it went back on my tongue, I was and I ran to the bathroom. I started washing up my mouth, and downstairs, I don't have any mouthwash or anything. Everything of that is upstairs. So I'm scraping my tongue and gagging. I didn't puke, thank goodness. And my cats are what's going on? Because I'm running, gagging everywhere because they have no idea. I'm literally licking their poop. And I run upstairs and I start mouthwashing my mouth, and it was the most disgusting thing that I've ever done. I was so mad, and I'm eating poop. Why is this my life? Anyway, moral of the story, do not lick your cats because you never know what surprise is gonna be lingering. I literally love, when I say love, I'm not even infatuated, I think is the right word. Drawn to Austin's body odor. I have no idea why. I have smelled many a body odor in my life, my own, my brother's, my mom's, my other people in my life, friends, family, uncles, aunties, dogs, frogs, and toads. And everyone has their own musk or whatever. Everyone has their own scent and unique vibe. But for some reason, I am so fully drawn and attracted to his smell, especially if it's working out and then works on a car and and then like does a bunch of errands, and then that's like the best to me. I don't know, I like literally love it. I like crave the smell of him. All these things are TMI and I know it. And I don't know if that has something to do with like, you know, like animals in the wild where they like they literally like smell their mate and they're like and they like run after them and like literally a wild animal now that I think of it. I'm like a cheetah or something. But it's like something in me that's like ooh, I want that, need that. My first sexual thought where I felt like tingling and like was when I saw Beetlejuice for the first time. And it wasn't like the actor like Michael Keaton, it's like Beetlejuice and how he looks like crusty and like decaying, and he's like very vile and like an asshole and vulgar, and he just like does whatever. He's like, bleh. I always remember when I was watching it, it was my first time I actually got like, I guess aroused is what I'm trying to say. One time I was driving home, I don't know where from, but anyways, probably from the tanning salon or something like that. I don't remember. This was probably like 6 years ago. I was driving home. I blew a tire when entering the freeway. Blew a tire, popped a tire. Didn't know. First of all, when you blow a tire, it's extremely loud. Now, I thought I heard some like pop sound, but I don't know why I automatically thought this. Nowadays, I'd be like, oh, there's something wrong with my vehicle. Better pull over and check it out. I had no idea what was happening, and I thought it was like outside or something like that, or someone else was doing something weird. So I just kept driving, and then I hear it's clearly my tire like popped, rolling on a rim, and it's like, and my car's like, and I'm like, and then to the point where somebody, because I'm like on the freeway, is somebody's like looking at me, like matching my speed, looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god, like everyone wants to talk to me. And I'm like, why is this person like, because I can see them like waving like this. I'm like, what? Like, anyways, maybe it's like my family member or something. So I look over and they're like, hey, and I'm like, hi. And they're like, roll, like I can see they're saying like, roll down the window. So I roll down the window and they're like, your tire is like gone, like completely popped. I'm like, thanks. I fall over to the side of the road and I'm so mad. Not at the guy, at like my tire. I'm like, piece of shit tire. Like, the tire sucks. I ran over something, I know I did, and I popped it, and I just like kept going. I didn't like, I phoned my dad and I'm like, tires suck. And he's like, I'll be right there, just chill out. So what I did was I got Arby's on the way home. I just sat in my car and ate Arby's on the side of the road with a pop tire. Mad. And my dad came and saved the day. I keep the bathroom light off when I shower or bathe for a couple reasons. Like sometimes it's like soothing or whatever. To me it's like more of like a chill vibe, like a relaxed vibe, and like to light candles. But actually the main reason why is because I don't like to look at my naked body in the mirror, particularly my stomach. I don't like to look at my stomach in the mirror. This one's definitely not a funny one, but it's just something that I've been like, I shouldn't admit, but maybe it'll make somebody relate to this maybe, and know that you're not alone in feeling these things. I'm confident in myself, I'm confident in my body. However, I, for some reason, like just don't wanna see it. And I have a different image in my head of what I think I'm gonna see, and I just don't wanna see it. So I avoid it, and not all the time, but like 95% of the time. And if you do have feelings of that, you're not gross, you're not unworthy, you are beautiful, you're special, your body is worth it. And now to end on a good, positive, happy note, and one that I've been asked to tell this story. I've been asked by you guys to tell more in depth on this video right here of my boyfriend and I doing a truth or drink, which I will link that down below if you guys want to see more of it. Basically, he knows this full story, and this is the story that I'm gonna end on, and you guys don't, and he knew that I was not gonna tell the story, and now, you know what? I'm gonna tell the story. I don't care. He said to me, have I ever pooped my pants? Or something like that. And I didn't want to answer it, so I drank. I'm gonna answer it now, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story time when I pooped my pants. Austin and I were chilling on the couch on opposite sides, laying down, just watching a movie. We were watching To Wong Fu from Love from Julie Newmar. It's a RuPaul movie. It's a beautiful movie. I love that movie so much. To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. That's what it's called. Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, amazing movie. Anyway, we're watching it, and I had to fart, and I was like, okay, like we all fart, right? We all fart, like we're all humans. We all fart, whatever. But I could kind of feel like. In a slight way that it was gonna be, I mean, not a fart is what I'm gonna say. I could feel that it was gonna be, I'm gonna fart and then I'm probably gonna have to use the washroom type fart, you know? So I just farted and then realized that there was no sound. It's a little wet. This was recently, like as an adult, not as like a kid or anything like that. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm like mortified at myself. Like, what? We all fart. Why can't I just fart? Like, so is this my life now? Is this my whole life? Like, I can't just fart now? I just have to worry about farts for now for the rest of my life? I'm just all of a sudden gonna poop everywhere? We all fart. But everyone farts at the movies, in their car, on a stool, at the pool. We all fart. So I literally looked down. On this day, I wasn't wearing underwear. I was wearing a big, long, baggy t-shirt just out of the shower. So I was just like kind of like air drying before I like got changed. You know what I mean? So I was just wearing like a big, baggy t-shirt and I didn't say anything. I just got up to go to the washroom, obviously. And I got up and I looked and there is some friends left behind on the couch. A tiny little bit, but friends on the couch. I literally hated my life. Girl, this is not my life. This is not my life story. So I got up and I like scurried along as I scurried along. And this is the part where Austin literally dies laughing and thinks it's the funniest thing ever. As I'm walking, he doesn't also know any of this at this time. I tell him afterward. I'm walking and a little tiny bit dropped onto the floor. The floor. What am I, 150 years old? I can't control my bowels? Like, ah! So I get to the toilet and I do my business and then I bring back Lysol wipes and spray, like cleaning spray, because like same thing if like my dog did that on the couch or like my cat's made a mess on the couch. Because at this point, like I have no manners and need to wear a diaper. He's watching the movie. It's a good movie, so thank God it's a good movie. If it was like Inception or something, he's probably bored and then gonna see what I'm doing. But thank goodness we're watching a really good movie. I spray the ground, wipe it up. It's like literally a dot, but still I'm like, go to the couch, spray it as well, make sure it's all good, clean, good, woo. And then I start just washing all of the couches. Luckily for my couch, you can like unzip it and like put it into the washer and like wash it all and like scrub it all and everything, because I was like, this is disgusting to me. So anyway, afterwards when the movie was done, I was like, I have something to confess to you. I pooped on the couch. So he thought it was like the funniest thing ever. He thought it was like so funny. He's like, I love you so much. Like you were just the funniest ever. And the fact that you admit that and you're honest about it, it just makes me laugh even harder, because like we all poop, we all shart by accident. And he's like, but like you literally just admit it and like you have no filter and you're just so confident and like you don't care what people think of you. That he's like, I love you and I look up to you. And I'm like, what? Like I pooped on the couch. Like, like thanks though. So everyone, those are my things that I should not be admitting, but I'm going to admit. I hope I made your day. I hope I made you laugh in some way. Everything that I told was true. Unfortunately, if you run over something on the highway and you hear a pop, pull over and check it out. Don't feel bad about your bodily function. It's okay. These are the morals of the stories. We all have embarrassing times in our life. And if you choose to keep those private and you don't want to share them, that's perfectly fine. But sometimes embarrassing moments can like take over our minds and we think about them so much and they can cause a lot of stress and like just thinking about it and worrying about it. So I hope that me sharing my most embarrassing moments that I shouldn't share publicly maybe made you feel comfortable about yours and maybe less stressed about them, because literally overthinking can eat us up. It literally can. So that was my point of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye guys!